Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back again for Science and More Eternal Strands. I think we're now on episode 13. Just in between episodes now, I went on to just fix the bug. Because that was a bug. I did do it, right? For sure. That's what I remember doing it, basically. Just making sure to take down another one of those ice wings so that I can upgrade this. Bam. Then we are fully upgraded on the first end, I believe. More mines at a time. I was also playing a bit with the mines a little bit, just to get my use of them. So it's pretty cool. I don't know why I haven't done that before. Yeah, that completes the Highland Ice Law epic quest. So basically, we just have the Arc of the Forge and the Arc of Nova left for now. But I'm assuming there's still another one to go. See, we're not completing those all the way unless we're just gonna be running into them. But I also went on to collect this because usually before, I don't know, it's just I always had them easily accessible, or like I had a side quest to go out with. Ooh. Just had a side quest to go out with, and then, you know, would have gotten the remaining items then. So here we go. We're gonna grab this and we'll continue the main quest immediately. So device that interfaces with the harness to prevent Surgeborn from passing through loom gates. Foul smelling due to the creature samples used in the creation, which are a lot of Surgeborn essentially.
This looks right. I guess I'll find out when I take it to the harness. Ugh. Those Surgeborn parts really didn't do much for the smell of this thing.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go back to Arkansas 4. So basically we need, nothing in Arkansas Earth. We need Iceland, okay, we need Forge Boy, and Nova. So I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be another one though. I'm just gonna quickly check if there's anything extra in Cassidy's Hold. I need some conversations to grab on the way now. Where other than that was Strokewood, you know. Yeah, nothing. Yep, all good. Little fixer upper here. Okay. Back to Arkansas after this. Luminous. There goes the right one now.
Should not be this hot.
There are times I wish our four-bed... to cut a few corners. But no,
I'll teleport up again.
It still works decades later. It just works wrong.
Oh, wait. There we go. Ah yes, let's do this again without unleashing all of the Surgeborn basically.
Well, that did something. I should go check with the Axel that it worked. Hope I'm not interrupting anything with her and the
What?
spindle.
And let's go to... Oh, I can't go straight there, no? Okay, let's go back first then. Now Cassidy's Hold. See if we are not interrupting anything.
So the curves of the metal suggest
The
I
curves.
definitely think an enchanter had a hand in this, as well as someone with intimate knowledge of the loom gates.
Those two people could possibly be one person even. Though I can't fathom who it would be.
Keeping yourselves busy, I see?
It's a conundrum for the ages, that's for sure.
Ah, Bryn. You're back.
You've done amazing work with the resonance modulator. I'm certain this will be a turning point for us.
Thanks. But how do you know it worked?
The loom gate started glowing a strange color before you arrived. I took it as a hint that you'd succeeded.
Spoiled the surprise.
I'm sure the Surgeborn will be plenty surprised when they next try to use the loom gates.
Suffice to say, we're thrilled, Bryn. In a short time, you've done a lot to help us. We were, obviously, a little hesitant to trust newcomers.
Our first impression wasn't the best.
But now, we're in a much better situation when it comes to survival.
Happy to have helped. Without you two trusting me, I couldn't have achieved half as much. So, thank you for letting me in.
Didn't read the other ones.
I'm glad to have gotten to know both of you.
It's been...
Likewise.
So, let's recap for a moment. 1. We've stopped Surgeborn from navigating the Loomgate network by using the resonance modulator. 2. We've made huge leaps forward in regaining control over the Arcs. 3. We've armed and supplied the Scouts.
It certainly doesn't cast our last decade of work in a forgiving light, does it?
Listen, you've been surviving this crisis for a long time the only way you knew how. But now you have a path to move forward. Your people can choose to follow it, or dwell on past mistakes. Are we ready to face this threat head-on together?
Yes. You're right. Of course you are. We're at the point, resource-wise, where we can start making moves.
I don't really want to speak to my father right now. But I agree that it's time we put pressure on him to do something. Anything. Regardless of what he does. You've earned our support, Bryn. But first, I'd actually like to steal Hirun for a while, if you don't mind. I have some notes to go over with her.
By all means, have fun.
I suppose I'll just get right to it. Why do you treat me differently?
What do you mean?
Everyone else gets the stern you, the you who's in charge, the Axel. But I get the friendly face, the compliance, this you who I don't understand. Is it because of my dad? Because everyone answers to him? Are you trying to get close to him through me? I can't handle it, Hirun. I need to know that I'm not just being manipulated by everyone around me.
It's not because of that.
Then... what is it?
I spend time around you because I want to. To see you, to speak with you, to work alongside you. To see the look in your eyes when you solve a problem. Skies, I shouldn't... None of this is... If we could find somewhere else, beyond the gaze of the hold...
Hirun. Stop.
Yeah?
Take my hand.
Oh. Whoa.
And we'll go. I have a place in mind. I didn't see it before, but I think... I would like to tell you of the ways in which you are important to me, too.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Okay. Anyway. Upgrades. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Congratulations on successfully recalibrating the loom gates.
Yeah.
It's an impressive achievement.
Keeping an eye on your Lathara now.
Broke the harness and prevented us from resetting the loom gate connections. Helping with this initiative was the least you could do for us.
It's amazing what happens when we pool our resources.
Normally, I would impose sanctions on the Axel for inviting an outsider to access the harness. A rather grave breach of protocol, if I'm being honest. But thankfully for her, this aligns with our upcoming security efforts.
And what efforts would those be?
Confidential, I'm afraid.
Dude. Huh? You got news from me?
Oh,
Yeah?
Bryn,
About the requisitions?
you were right about the requisitions.
Obviously.
Right. And you? You got something to say? You got something to say? Okay, nothing. Okay. Well, whatever then. Let's do bees. You.
What's going on?
Arik, why don't you
Something
fill
happened?
her in?
Our plan worked. The Eye is mobilizing the scouts for a large-scale attack on the Surgeborn.
I take it the Axel and the Spindle put him up to this?
Yes. Not that Khan Stanild is admitting that. He claims that with the supply shortage taken care of and the Ark restoration underway, now is the time to strike.
And Bryn is receiving due credit for all her work, I'm sure.
No.
So what's his plan?
The scouts will stage a distraction in the underworks, while the Eye and the Spindle do something to the Grand Gate. That's all I know. The Eye wants everyone to convene at Cassidon's Hold for a speech to learn more.
He wants us there.
Khan Stanild loves an audience. Doesn't matter who's in it.
I thought you'd be happier about all this.
I have reservations about the Eye launching a plan using my scouts without consulting me.
The reality is, the leader of the Enclave has the power and influence we need to take a stand against the Surgeborn, regardless of how likable the man holding the title may be.
Power and influence, sure, but not the expertise.
Everyone deserves a chance to course correct, agree with Aurea. There is nothing we can't handle. We're sure that we were band we got this. Arkin trying to tell the band we got up. And yeah, sure.
Ori is right. Whatever flaws the Eye has, he is ultimately doing what we've wanted him to do. If he wants to atone, we should give him that opportunity, even when it pains us.
It can't hurt to hear his big speech before jumping to conclusions.
I'm here to escort you. Talk to me when you're ready.
Yep. What about this? Upgrade station, salvage resources. Bam. I love them. I love it. All greens. We're not going to deal with greens anymore. If we have to, yeah, we'll have to deal with it, right? Obviously. We're gonna try not to deal with greens anymore. Okay, let's see. What do we have? One more upgrades. Oh, I lost into dye materials at Solar's Forge. And five vitality tonics. I guess that's the main one for me. I would like to dye a little bit though. That would be good. But I think I just have to. I haven't had a new chess piece in a while. And then upgrades to level 5. Which I don't think I have come close to. Have a quick look though. So we need 175 for the Great Cache. There we go. I mean, this is definitely one to level up early on. For sure. to get more resources. Better tent? Oh my god. All the tents. Oh, this is just a full upgrade. So. Huh. Look at that. Trading. Oh. Okay, we can trade with the Hashiders for specific things. Okay, that's very cool. Any resource that has been discovered. For resource cost. Okay. That's cool. Maybe I can upgrade my sword then. Let's see. Yeah. Don't have enough of that. That's actually pretty crazy, pretty big upgrade that one. So what if I just get a stenic? One stenic and then reforge. Oh. Thank you very much. And what else do I need to upgrade it by? Yeah. There we go.
Swing hard.
And then it is just about the grades for Stenic to Arctic Obsidian. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need another Arctic Obsidian. Don't tell me to collect good things anymore, okay? Oh, that's fast. One more of those, there we go. Hey. Yeah. This might be more further away from this one now. And then we die. Dodge and any ammo. So like, yeah, with the help of lanes, so we can modify the appearance. Purely cosmetic. Does not change the resources used for the statistics. Okay. I like the one is a bit more kinetic looking, maybe properly, you know. I had that in there. Get that gold shine. Think of that. And I do make myself a bit purple. The other way around. Do gold. Then add change to purple there. Huh. Interesting. Too shiny. So I put that. And it doesn't away, doesn't it? Nah. So it's red because it's a heat armor. Okay. And then we do like this instead. Oops. So red. This purple dye. And then dye that. Oh. Oh. What's going on? Oh, it's me too shiny. Maybe I lost like internet or something. Hopefully it's still running. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Bring that. Oh, I like the purple there, though. And then that red. Yeah. This red is a bit better. If I put red and then make it more purple. It's more blue, but that one. I don't know. This is not looking good, is it? Red. Eh. I think I broke her. Now I have to remove the gold from this because this doesn't work anymore. To go with this instead. Like that. Woo! It kind of works. Well, haters gonna hate. I reckon when I'm ready to go to Cassidy results. Okay, let's do that then. No.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
An event after confirming already with Eric Massive, the event will play out because you're well prepared and configure free remaining. Okay. Still more to do.
Still.
I'm here when.
Okay, because I just want to do this. Okay, fine. Just talk.
You've stirred up quite a bit of trouble.
Oh?
I've just read the brief from the last council meeting. The Eye is facing united opposition. Everyone's calling for him to make a move against the Surgeborn. Keep your weapons close, Bryn.
Hell yeah. Okay, so save is recommended. See some time in between the members of this. Bit of a miss. But it is what it is.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Great. Hey, while it's just the two of us, I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after we arrive. Watch Khan Stanild for me, will you? I know Aurea wants you to give him a chance, but he can't be trusted.
I'm always ready for anything, Eric.
I know. Let's move.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more. Whatever it takes. None of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation for my plan. She and I will proceed to the Grand Gate at once. Scouts, you have your orders. It's time. Whatever it takes.
Yes, have you got something to say?
Bryn, you need to come with me.
Now?
Yeah, no time to explain. And Aurea, you should get on the scry.
All right. Whatever you need.
Let's go. Sev, I know you said there's no time to explain, but want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
Maybe you hear.
So, obviously I've been working with the Eye. And well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to this place called the Source, and I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. He's got this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's, it's better if I just show you.
See, Surgeborn.
Sev, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
So you can talk?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenric's exquisite inadequacies.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating him?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes. I've been down here for years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people. All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would. And then, along comes you.
Me?
Oh yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified even. In your brief time inside the Veil, you've accomplished so much more than he has in decades. Not that that's saying much. Still, you are the perfect catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time. So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the Enclave, convinced he can recover it from us. And the one person I worry might be able to stop us is here, talking to me. You're first, but even you can't run to the rescue now.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't, no one would believe you.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. We've got work to do.
I have to say that the colors for like the undergarments, not the undergarments, but like the cloth, it didn't really work in that picture. Depends on the lighting. It's all about the lighting. And maybe it didn't do me justice, I think. Big boy. So dark. Yeah, it doesn't work in that lighting either.
Tyler, we must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this.
He's running away. What level ship? Gonna come back. Oh no. Oh shit.
Do whatever you can to
I'm
buy
just
me
gonna
time.
control the big one. I mean, this arc is sick. Not an arc, I guess. The Zarch. The Sark. Sojar. Wait, another one? Or a weapon? A weapon. Wow.
Bryn is seriously about to hate that thing.
The spindle told her to buy time.
Boy time.
Let's hope Ida doesn't take too long.
Oh, no. Can you hear that? I think it's the ice cream van.
Unlike other Surgeborn,
This is a dilemma.
covered in dust. Flames should be able to burn the exposed
Save
branches.
the Enclave or get ice cream. I hope you're realizing what I'm sacrificing by staying here now. Okay, that was bad. But it has some new stuff for me here.
Can't dodge its strikes. Get your shield on to block.
What? We don't do shields here.
the gaseous parts of its body solid to climb on or damage it.
Oh. Wow. Nice attack. Okay. Not this side, okay, fine.
Freeze the gaseous parts of its body solid to climb on or damage it.
Oh no!
Unlike other surgeries, this one isn't fully covered in pus. Flames should be able to burn the exposed patches.
Oh.
Your kinetic magic can redirect those projectiles. Perhaps the world with short-lived flames rooms and eject randomly targeted balls of explosive flames. Eh. Nope. Hell yeah. Oh, we got an animated scene. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh, it's a Wintertide article. No wonder those guys were difficult to take down.
thanks.
Oh no. Jesus. No, but we just had. We also had the romance as well. What? No. No. What?
Spirits.
Is that a dream?
Okay. Okay. Weavers have always
No.
dealt with problems like this. Well, not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out. Aurea. She'll know what to do.
You want to talk to Jasmine first?
I know you're not one to shy away from a fight, but you should have known better than to go toe-to-toe with that thing.
You're worried.
Casmin, I'm all right.
That's not the point, Bryn. I was really scared.
I know.
I know I should be better about this, but I can't lose you. Not after we finally...
I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
Good. Dom would be beside himself if something happened to you.
Uh-huh. I don't know what I'd do without Dom, either.
Yes.
You're staring. What's got you in such a good mood?
What? I can't admire my gorgeous girlfriend.
You can. But none of this showing up here just to look at me with love in your eyes. That's too mushy. Especially
Says it on that
at least come up with something clever to talk
decided
about.
for a romance book in the book lover. She brought a filling machine for me. She mentioned Aurea being close by, asked if she's worried won't approve of us. I can't wait to be alone with her, ask how she'd like to spend some time off. Let's get to know each other, ask about her childhood, where she just aren't coming to me. Tell her I need to go. Let's mess with her. This is what we do here.
Sure. I can find something to talk about. Ah! What made you fall head over heels for me?
Subtle. I guess I believe that the best thing you can do with your life is be in service of others. And that's what you embody. As a friend, as a point, as a leader. Yet, somehow you do it without burning out or putting others above yourself in an unhealthy way. That's very attractive.
Damn.
That's what draws me to you. How caring you are. And more importantly, how you're learning to turn that care in towards yourself.
I'm trying, at least. I like that you noticed.
She mentioned Aurea being close by. Are you worried or something?
Are you worried that Aurea won't approve of us?
No, she thinks it's cute.
Then why are you worried about her seeing us be cute?
It's not just her. It's everyone. You make me so happy. And I guess I'm afraid that if everyone sees how happy I am around you, then they'll know how devastated I'll be if it doesn't work out. This is still really new.
Live in the moment.
Is it bad if I need to take things slow before I can parade our cuteness around the camp?
Of course not. But just so you know, you make me incredibly happy too. If I have my way, this will totally work out.
That's reassuring.
I can't wait to be alone with her. Ask if she'd like to spend some time off.
So, if being mushy around the caravan isn't ideal, tell me what you'd like to do when we have some downtime.
I'd love to. It's dumb.
Now you have to tell me.
Stargazing. When I worked the shipping lanes, I learned a lot about navigation by the stars. Maybe it'd be fun to... I don't know.
Kaz, nothing would make me happier than a date by starlight with you.
Oh, I think it would be so peaceful.
Oh. So to know each other better, ask about your childhood.
Tell me about yourself then. What's the happiest memory from your childhood?
It rained a lot in Dunbrennig, so we didn't do this often. But on the rare sunny days,
Let's go to the beach.
my mum took me to the beach. We'd both bring books and blankets to spend the day reading on the hot sandy coastline.
That
Hey,
sounds
yes.
lovely.
It was.
Let's go to the beach.
Unfortunately, your adorable face has left me speechless.
Oh gods. I'll meet you in your tent later. You can stare all you like then.
Looking forward to it.
Okay then. Bye bye.
Bryn, I cannot fathom how you must have felt in that fight against the Surgeborn.
As strange as it is to say, I had the easy part.
Yes. Tragedy about Isla.
Is there any way to like not have Isla
Wasted
die?
even.
I would think not, right? Because I think there are like hints about
I'm so sorry for your loss.
you know, when you are loading,
How
you know,
you
there are
holding
like
up
hints or
after
whatever,
everything?
and I think it's just like
Thank you,
what the
but
choices you make are just
I
impacting
don't
the
think you
way.
want a real answer to that question.
It's just impacting the way Bryn acts rather than the events of the story. So, oof. He's offering me an out even if I feel I should take it. So then, he's right. He looks like he could use a vent offer the opportunity.
I really do. You look like a pot about to boil over, and your people need you focused. So let me have it.
I knew Kenrick Stanold was incompetent, but this... I didn't think he was capable of this. He deploys my entire team, spreads us thin on no information. A plan that requires utmost secrecy, he called it. Swearing we would be given what we needed to know when the time was right. And then... nothing. A big speech, empty promises of victory, and the dawning realization among my team that we were a distraction. Meaningless forces to draw the Surgeborn's attention. And at that, we succeeded. While Kenrick, goddamn Stanold, ran for his life, they descended on my people like vultures swarming a corpse. Good people died because of that man. Good people will carry scars because of that man. It should have been him.
Can't disagree with that, you know.
The bar I'd set for my expectations of him was low. Subterranean. You'd have to plumb tremendous depths to even glimpse it. And yet, I never would have expected him to stoop quite so low as he did at the Grand Gate.
Hey, Lane. How are you holding up?
I'm... fine. Just coming down from the stress of all this. I was... a bit worried about you, I'll admit. Are you all right?
Thanks for the concern. A little sore today, but no lasting injuries.
Good. Good.
Are you sure you're fine?
Yes. Just ruminating on the numerous disastrous failures that led to this. Not by us, but...
It's not their fault, for sure. I mean, it's all his fault. Nobody could imagine that he had a bloody Surgeborn thing. No, he had the Surgeborn captured in captivity. We knew he was a dick, but we couldn't see this coming. Yeah.
We'd all love to protect the future. But smart as you are, even you can't do that.
Isla would still be here if I could.
I know. She saved us all.
Scholars rarely agree on much. But if there's one philosophy many of us share, it's that we must understand our past to build better futures. Maybe I couldn't have prevented this tragedy, but I can't help but mine the past for clues of what was to come. If only to stop it from ever happening again.
Yeah. Just have it without. Nope.
Hey.
Hey.
How do you feel?
Okay now, but it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably never forgive me. For that matter, I might not either.
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. It'd be on your mind all night. How could it not? And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. I had a speech planned, but you don't need a speech. You're like me. It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like that. You did good. It was an awful situation, but you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
She can say that, but for me, it could mean everyone walks away. Obviously, this is how our brain would feel.
I can't shake the feeling that if I had done something more, the spindle would still be with us.
She made her choices same as you. She was a weaver, and we do whatever it takes. Look, I know you, Bryn. You're made of stern stuff. You've the mountains in your bones. Any sense of doubt or being shaken is just snowfall. Temporary, and it'll slide off soon.
That was the part you practiced, right?
Yes. But that doesn't make it less true.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast. But where to start?
We need to get everyone together. Our band, Arakim too. And I want you to call the meeting.
Me?
Yes. You.
Ready to bend around the scry. Is that a new quest?
Do you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Digging into the past and salvaging relics that change your understanding of everything we do. Maybe this is old hat for you, because you've been free to do it for so long.
I haven't been doing it that long, but I can't imagine it will ever get old.
Well, good. So, our relics of the day are those scries we recovered, which work very much like yours, which demolishes my original bet on ours having been affected by this surge somehow. My best guess now is that they're working so well because they were packed up so tight. I floated the idea with Dharm and he was pretty into it. Want to join me in following up?
Oh, don't need me to do the asking this time?
No. I'm getting the hang of this.
I'll go to... Well, I think we'll do everything else with going to the scribe. I'll go to Carradin's Sword as well quickly. So I'm sure there has to be some chats there, right?
It's good you're here, Bryn. We have a mystery to solve.
A scrinundrum. Ah, no, that doesn't work.
Squirtle!
Ah, damn it.
Squirtle's good.
Much better.
You two are fun. To business, though, what we need to really work on the scries is a new set of the tools I use to maintain ours.
Do you not have them?
Lost in our mad dash through the veil. I hadn't felt the urgent need to replace them just yet, but if we're to compare and contrast our three classes of scry, we'll need them.
No, assumes all this didn't come up earlier, that's why we need them now. I wasn't aware Dam had to do maintenance, that's what he uses. We're not the only weavers here, asking if we could get some from the hold. If it was good I'm here. It was good I'm here. We proceed to what they do.
Could we not borrow some from Eric's people?
I tried. I would consider their tools insufficient to our needs.
He's saying they're bad.
I'm saying they're bad, but politely.
What exactly do these tools involve?
They are so very fiddly. Small optics for examining the casing, tiny enchanted ones to tug at the patterns that form the images and keep the sound clear. That sort of thing. Like tuning an instrument.
Seems odd this thing doesn't come up earlier. Yeah.
We haven't needed these tools until now?
Like most Enclave enchantments, the scries are incredibly durable. I normally maintain ours every few months. We had more pressing matters at hand until this mystery reared its head.
This is usually the part where I find myself wrestling a giant lizard or something. So you might as well just tell me now.
Bryn, you never fail to cut to the heart of the matter, but I have good tidings. We need you to pick a flower.
A flower? That's it?
Not quite. It's from a plant renowned for its magical sensitivity called Mirian's Bloom.
And the tricky part, Dom was telling me, is that it can't be moved via any kind of teleportation. No loom gates and such.
Indeed, and complicating matters, it withers very quickly once picked. Lane and I can stabilize it, but we'll need our workstations here to do so, which means...
I'm going to have to run.
Pretty much. Sorry about that.
I'll just stretch extra. Do we know where I can find some?
Yes, in the swamp not too far from here, on the other side of the hollow.
Sounds like a
plan.
plan.
To get back there. Okay, that's fine then. Kassadin. The top part works very well. There, the way the gloves, not so much. See, here is okay. And the axle sheet.
You mentioned you were in charge. Does that mean you're the new Eye now?
So the council is larger than just the 3 main representatives. As you heard, we convened and unanimously agreed that Kenrick had overstayed his welcome in the role of the Eye. So he's been stripped of that, and by default, that means I'm in charge. Emergency authority. Am I the Eye? No. And nor do I particularly want to be right now. But when the time is right to hold elections, we'll do so. We need to break this cycle.
What cycle do you mean?
Council seats weren't permanent before the surge.
That
idea was Kenrick's, and it's clearly not worked out for us. So again, once we've solved this crisis, we'll chart a new path, assuming we survive. After all, we could all be dead this time next week.
I don't have anything to say about the spindle.
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yes.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Kenrick. And while I know you're not the idiot he is, speaking to that thing is risky.
I just have to find out what I can. If the Talon has any insight that can help us.
It's a risk worth taking, I know. Just don't reveal anything in the process.
You certainly wear emergency powers of authority comfortably.
So what are you gonna say now, huh?
Ridiculous! The Stanilds have been receiving the rite of ashes at the Hallowpire Rise for generations. That Hiram doesn't want to send a mourning party is an insult to her memory.
That's not fair. You know Khan Otame would love to give Isla...
Don't say her name.
All I'm saying is the Axel lost someone too. You don't need to make this harder on her.
And who, pray tell, is working to ease my pain? The answer is in the silence. No one.
Just don't feel bad for him, you know?
I knew you'd be back. Dreadfully predictable.
And here I thought I surprised you. Or was your herald getting kicked back to the source part of the plan?
Don't steal credit. Your great icon pushed us back, not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor misguided heroics. Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
And share secrets. Ask what the Searchborn are after.
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after so I can help you get it?
I told you, don't lie to me. But because my offer of friendship is genuine, I'll tell you. I'm after the same thing you're after. Magic. And the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not enough of it.
You
For
know
black ones.
the lust for magical power is insatiable. Why else are you risking everything to tear strands of it from behemoths?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm not
Whoa.
hungry.
I feel a bit called out here.
Don't
Maybe a little bit
lie.
power hungry.
Especially when your actions betray your words with such ease.
Clearly holding Gallo, the Yellow Spear. Clearly a prison as Cal the Talon was captured.
How did you end up down here anyway?
I let myself
Of
be
course.
captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by razing its capital to the ground. Oh, I do miss the razing. Still, I needed intel that I could only get from the inside. So I allowed myself to be captured and waited until the leader of the Enclave came to visit me alone one day. Kenrick had influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through? The resonance modulator should have filtered out Surgeborn.
You didn't have a sample of that particular Surgeborn.
There has to be something left, right?
In my experience, Kenrick Stanold isn't exactly the trusting type. How did you convince him to open up to you?
I played the part of his distressed prisoner. Please don't hurt me. I'll do anything you ask. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just let me live.
Jesus.
He was all too willing to believe I was helpless. After all, that would mean he had power.
The Half-Sider named the Surgeborn, ask if they really came from the Surge.
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge. Is that really where you come from?
I will keep some secrets to myself. For now.
I thought we were friends.
Not yet. But we will be. And when that day comes, I will share more with you.
I'm not interested in being friends. Bye bye.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you like I treated him.
I'm special.
You're different.
Okay. Yeah.
Special. Trust me. In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Well. Okay, and then let's finish up the chats. Might have to come back here as well, I guess, but you know. It's okay. Looks slightly better in this light. Yes.
I know everyone's up in their heads right now, but we have real problems to solve. So let's clear the air.
Are you running this discussion, then?
She is.
Sev, this has to start with you. We knew you were working with the Eye. We told you we'd have your back. Help us understand what happened. Just breathe, Sev. Start from the beginning.
I'm sure Bryn and Sola told you all. But I belong to an order called the Norians. We're sometimes called the Watersmiths. Imagine my surprise to learn our talents had been critical to the construction of the tapestry. Our order binds us to always help another Norian. Especially a high-ranking one like Stanild. And to keep their secrets.
So that's how he sunk his claws into you.
Norians operate nothing like us, dig into their mysterious nature.
Why is the Order so secretive?
We've always been critical to the survival of Taza. Water is life in the desert, and we control the flow of water. The Elders have a secret political chokehold on the kingdoms. The altruistic Norians will tell you the secrecy is so no one can undo our work. And so, the Order operates in the shadows. I imagine they were much the same here in the Young.
So something Stanild directly asked if he'll talk about his work.
What did Stanild have you doing?
It was all work on repairing the Grand Gate. He'd heard about our success with the gate in the Hollow and felt I might be able to replicate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to do so. And he took me more into his confidence as a result.
Sev joined the band before me, inquired about how that related to the Norians.
Did you leave the Norians to become Sola's apprentice?
One never really leaves the Norians. Not with their life. If word got out about me betraying Stanild, I'd be a dead ram walking. But no. My people have a ritual known as Ram Bralem. It is a time to pursue another path. And Sola was kind enough to accept me for mine.
It's true. I knew it could be temporary, but was hoping you'd stay on after.
Just want to know where Sev's loyalty will start last. And now, move on from the Norians.
The most important thing is whether we can trust you.
Yes, Sev. Convince us.
I swear, nothing I did was intended to cause harm. Too many of my order are political animals. But there is real good to be found among the Norians. Craftspeople who just wish to perfect their art. To bring water to people in need. To experiment. But need the resources to do so.
Formal.
Unfortunately, too many of those resources are controlled by people like Stanild. They're all the same. They see a point of control. Water, information, wealth.
Yeah.
And they abuse it. I thought the secrets were a necessary evil for some great purpose, but seeing his chokehold on the Enclave, it's stagnation. You all have every right to distrust me. I am sorry. No more secrets. I just can't do it anymore.
If you can't be a Norian, then what are you?
If you'd have me, I'd like to stay.
Those of us who have been here longer than Sev. Thoughts?
It's hard to have divided loyalties. But you did the right thing in the end, and if you hadn't, we might all be dead. That takes courage.
Still wasn't quick enough.
I don't know what to make of any of this. I want to believe you, but it's hard in the uncertainty surrounding us.
When I was going through it, you all pulled together to help me.
You are all heard. And I would add that you joined us under false pretenses, Sev. You had loyalties outside the band you never disclosed.
I have a hard time accepting that he kept so much from us, but shared so much with the Eye. Who knows what Stanild, or gods help us, the Talon heard about us? Only time will tell how much damage that's done.
Lane, I hear you and I understand. Sev has real work to do to rebuild trust. Only you can decide when the apology feels real to you. Sev, that considered, you have worked tirelessly since joining us, and demonstrated an enterprising spirit and deftness as a smith. And before the blade could completely fall, you risked all by blocking it with your own hand. You can never be a Norian again. I do not sense that you wish to be. And who are the Weavers but a group of outcasts and misfits, just trying to muddle through together? You will stay, and you will help. We have work to do. Tell us about Stanild's plan.
Thank you,
Okay, we'll
Warrior.
Let's move past this free focus discussion to fixing things. Things are bad, but we can handle it. Inspired with some bravado. We must get all the intel we can, remind Sev that we need to know everything. Bravado time!
This has been a rough ride for us all. This entire situation is unreasonable. Or would be for most, but not us. We're Weavers, Sev included, and rolling with the punches is what we do. But here's our challenge. That Talon. It spoke. It knew things it couldn't know about us. We're on the back foot and need to catch up fast.
Then let me, as Soria said, help. After I repaired the gate, Staniel took me completely into his confidence. He'd been questioning and learning from the Talon. Or so he thought.
Not realizing he was being manipulated.
He was increasingly estranged from his daughter. I'd wager he was desperate for a friend.
I'd agree. Based on what he'd learned from the Surgeborn from his friend, he put together a plan.
Use my people as a distraction to pull the bulk of the Surgeborn out of the Underworks. All while he used the gate to... what?
There is a place, deep, deep underground, known as the Source. A feat of engineering unparalleled. It's the secret to the Enclave's power. The abundance of magic. The heart of the tapestry. The thing powering the Veil. There was only a single loom gate still connected to the Source after Asylum cleared all connections. And I'm the one who repaired it.
The Grand Gate would take him right to the heart of things then.
Exactly.
Stanild thought he could... what? Sneak down there and fix things somehow? Tear down the Veil?
His hope was to go down and secure a working space, sealed off from the distracted Surgeborn. He wants to eventually fix things with the help of the Spindle. All glory to his family.
That arrogant idiot.
He'd read in his personal archives there was a system designed to shut down the Source. In the hopes of discovering how it worked, he had been feeding information to the Spindle about it in drips.
Meaning she might have been working on a fix for the Source without knowing it.
Then we have to pursue her research, clearly.
Good. But we still have the problem Stanild never saw coming. A great Surgeborn.
Which almost certainly will be unkillable if it operates like every other Surgeborn. It's hard to imagine any place more full of tangles than the literal source of the magic that's overflowing.
On that, I have an idea. If I'm right, we might be able to turn the tables and remove its advantage. I'll need Bryn's help if that's all right with everyone.
Of course. If it gives us a chance, we have to take it.
I agree.
Has anyone just thought to ask the Talon?
What would we ask it? Favorite color? Favorite way to disembowel Ashar?
No, she's right. It has clearly demonstrated an interest in Bryn. Maybe she could pry some information out of it.
I'm not sure I'll get much. But I'm also sure I'm not going to think it's my friend. So,
Yeah,
worth
that's what it
exploring?
is.
Then we
I
have a
chat
path forward.
with it a bit
Sev will
early.
pursue his thoughts on dealing with that beast.
My people have started calling it the Herald.
Of destruction? Doom?
Why not both? As I said, people are on edge.
Fine. Sev pursues weakening this Herald. We work with the Axle to look into the Spindle's latest research. And if she feels like it, Bryn has a chat with our imprisoned Surgeborn.
As good a path forward as we are going to find. Let's call it here and get to work.
Reading. So many chats. Oh my god. Remains of the day.
Bryn, I examined the wreckage at the Grand Gate after everything that transpired there.
Found something useful?
A kinetic strand, in fact. The Ark must have torn it from the Herald's pattern in the chaos of the battle.
Think we could weave it into my mantle?
I don't see why not. Its pattern appears to be quite similar to those found on wild creatures and Archons.
All right. We need every advantage.
Then let's get to work.
Oh, hello.
And we're finished. This will be quite the powerful addition to your mantle.
How so?
This strand can twist kinetic magic into a tunnel. In battle, you could push debris or enemies through it and send them flying through the air quite forcefully.
Could I jump through it?
I suppose you could.
Hey, there's a lot of tall buildings, flying creatures. This is going to be great.
You're right. Just try to be careful.
That looks like a really nice little bonus.
Isla sacrificed everything for us.
Still can't believe she's gone.
Her death could have been prevented if... Never mind. I can't even go there right now.
Okay. I guess Oria will have more companion questions as well then. So yeah. Alright, I think we have enough talking to do. So I will go ahead and wrap up this episode right here. Because we will do our talking next episode too. But we'll also be out and about, I believe. So yeah. And so hopefully you enjoyed this devastating episode. Especially, my god, just why? Like she was growing, she was, like, and then she went like, and then like, whatever it takes, I'm like, yeah. So that was also like, oh yeah, whatever it takes, during the speech, and she was like, yeah. We're also like, fuck you, I don't know. I don't know. Well, he should have been there. I don't know. Like, so we were obviously as well. Also. But just like helped a little bit. Like his plan to like go down and like put up a workstation and like figure things out with the source. Like, nah, that guy would have just run away the second he saw a search ball. So like, no, can't trust that either. Like that would have been a shit plan to. Okay. Anyway, enough pointing about that. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.